The five-time defending Philippine Cup champions taking on the back-to-back runner-ups, SMP versus Magnolia. Here we go. The red shirts of the Beermen win the opening tap. Multaw Tua, he will be heavily relied upon here para sa Beermen, but it is the Spider-Man who opens up the scoring, Coach RG. Pascual on the second serving, di umubra Taw Tua para sa rebound, pero natanggal yung sintas ng sapatos niya. No problem naman dahil si Arwin got behind the defense. What a pass from Terrence.
Alam natin, marunong magpakondisyon itong si Arwin Santos. 5 straight points for his team. And now, is anchoring the fast break for his team. 7 straight points on the 3 out of 3 shooting from the field.
Does it help na, hindi naman sa pinapangarap mo may masaktan, ano? Pero yung taong gustong mag-comeback as Paul Lee gets the hot shots on the board.
You cannot be so negative about situations. You are correct. 6 na straight na PBA MVP awards ang kanyang nakuha. And as far as he is concerned, it is a minor hump. And he wants to give a lot of confidence-boosting words to his team, to his coach.
Lee pitches it out, pero puts it up! And the putback is good mula kay Sanggalan. Manchero stepping on the gas, and then the brakes. Lee had to scamper for this one. Paul Lee drills the second three.
So great fight back for Magnolia. And all of a sudden, the momentum has shifted.
Pagkakataon nilang makatabla after being down 7-0 sa pagsisimula ng ating 2020 season. Banchero goes the other way. Melton for the lead. There it is!
San Miguel looks a little uncomfortable with the kind of defensive ploy that the Magnolia has done in the last few possessions. Almost a turnover, and that is why San Miguel is still so excited about this conference.
Lassiter gets a freebie dito sa kabila after Lee was blocked. Kabagi gets it over to Lassiter. Iikot nila papunta kay Ross. He wants to attack the defense of Alalon. Ross trying to post up down low. Ross facing up, now backs on. Inside to Mo.
Offensive foul because he broke the cylinder of his defensive opponent by...
At sabi nga ni Ping, don't force anything. Do what you're good at, energy, hustle, at susunod na ang lahat. Balik sa inyo.
Yung wealth of knowledge mula dito kay Ping. You know that guy. You've known Ping Chris for so long, Coach RG. Yung tapihan mo lang sa bench, yung pagkikwentuhan nyo, nakikita nyo, ibang level eh. That'll do it. Tabla ang naging resulta ng ating unang yugto.
Pero magta-try na daw siya mag-practice sa Tuesday. Sa kabila naman, si Magnolia roster, merong calf strain. So at si Marshall Lassiter, napansin nyo nakamask because he broke his nose during practice in the off-season. Balik sa inyo.
Kaya naman to si Paul Samar is making the most of the minutes he's getting. But Jackson Corpus, 9 puntos na sa ating laro.
Great start for Jackson Corpus. We saw his confidence average when he was still playing for Columbia close to 12 points per ball game. But we're only in the early part of the second quarter. He already has 9 points.
Cabagnot gets away, finishes with a left.
And this guy is just playing great basketball.
Like fine wine din ang laro nito ni Alex Cabagnot. As De La Rosa puts it up, triple is dropped.
He has mastered that kind of a shot. It's a set shot, a push shot. I remember back in the day, there was a guy playing for the Los Angeles Lakers who shoots something like that.
Here comes San Miguel on the run. Taw Tua off the secondary. Lays it home. De La Rosa gives it up. Corpus again. Jackson's got 11.
Action Jackson.
Nakapalit siyempre ni Jackson Corpus si Aldrich Ramos. As Taw Tua spins to the cup, he's got 9 for himself.
I'm telling you, he's heavy. He is hefty.
Melton nagbalik, pinagpahinga muna si Jackson. Lee off the curl, saw some daylight, puts it up, kinalbosimo!
But somebody has to step in and at least cut the driving lane of Paulie. No defender was present.
Marshall Lassiter with his second hit of the game. Romeo with only 2 points so far this game. Being chased around, gets by 2 defenders. May pumaluwag ba? Hindi, no? Pumektos lang. Wala tumabig eh, di ba?
I thought it was really all board. But for some reason, pag ricochet ng bola, bumalik at pumasok.
I talked to Mo about taking on that responsibility. Sabi niya, I trust myself, I trust my teammates. At the end of the day, he has to do a good job of blocking out anything that will not help.
Pascual from the perimeter, wala. Santos with the board. Sabay protekta ng bola. Arwin scored 8 early, hindi pa nadadagdagan, but he's getting it done on the defensive end. Couple of blocks and some rebounds there. As Terence gets away. Niluwa lang Arwin on the second serving.
It just pays off. Hard work really will give huge dividends for you.
Lee, nasundutan from behind. Lassiter to Romeo.
Orly Castello. Duro Valenzuela, of course.
Stretching the lead to 10.
Yes.
And
But what
let's
is important is, sino rin ba ang kumuha sa kanya?
Yeah.
Di ba? Balik na rin lang natin yung kwento roon.
Ian Sangalang, a member of the second mythical team of the PBA.
Ang pinakamaganda kasi rito, tama, a lot of adversities when he was starting his PBA career but he never gave up. He was not getting a lot of minutes because he was usually playing yung hand-in-hand sila ni James Yape.
Lassiter off the turnaround, shot right over Halalon. And it is back to a 10-point lead para dito sa SMB.
Now, this is part of the adjustment on offense for Coach Leo Austria. Yung ituturo ng maskisino, because parang pinapahiya mo yung referee eh. We don't like that. It was a missed call. Masama talaga yung tawag roon. But these are human elements in officiating.
12 maibabaong kalamangan ng San Miguel Beermen into the dugout. Lee, nawala na ng tuluyan pero masyadong lakas yung pasa ni Cabagnot. Nahabol naman niya ni Ross. Santos off the secondary. Bounces it home. Nakuha na naman ng San Miguel ang possession. Grabe yung depensa pinapakita na itong Beermen. Lassiter steps into this one. He's got 11.
Again, this team just plays with so much rhythm. They just have the license to shoot anytime.
Lassiter bounces on the 3. What a start to the third para sa SMB.
As if on cue, forced turnover, a botched play for Magnolia. On the other side, playing again with nothing to lose.
Coming to you live from the Smart Araneta Coliseum, Lee finally gets the hot shots on the board in the third.
They have to slow down. They have to execute well. This is now a huge 18-point advantage. Make it a 20-point advantage for San Miguel.
They've already given him 55 as well. Sangalang from the perimeter.
They have to make stops. Only 37 points for them.
Cabagnot lights it up. Lassiter to Tautua. Pick and roll action para sa SMB. Sangalang, back over to Lee. Some space para kay Paul. Pinigay kay Baroka. Steps into this one. Andy Mark knocks it down. Pwede mo ba itabi yung clip na yun kung player ka ni Alex Kane sa UP? Pag tumira ka, ganun din ginawa mo, coach. Eh, di ba?
So you're gonna take it. In fact, may mga coaches minsan, yung disruptions ng play, deflections, kasama yan sa hustle board.
Baroka diving in, puts it up. Andy Mark with a bicycle shot. Andy Mark looking to settle things down. Sangalang feeding Corpus. Panchero with some space to operate, gives it to Gio. 17-footer, Halalon delivers.
That was if on cue. We were talking about his lack of offensive firepower here in this ball game.
Go!
Important 2 points for him. And this is where he really makes a living. Forced turnover in front of Terence Romeo. And don't look now. 23 points at 1 point, only down by 7 with 1:40 in the third.
That's a 17-1 run para dito sa Hotshots. Kaya yung 23 na inahabol, bumaba na sa 7.
And this is where the absence of John Fajardo will witness. A good thing after the timeout, Terence Romeo was able to manufacture 2 points. on a very exciting mode.
Manufacture is an understatement para dito kay Terence, pero pinawi naman kagad ni Gio.
And now Terence Romeo is just taking matters into his own hands.
Terence against Gio, step back J, Romeo delivers.
And this is where the most exciting part of basketball is coming into play. The pride of Terence Romeo was pricked a little bit after that pickpocket job done by Gio Lalan. 4 straight points for him.
There was one on Corpus, one on Pascual, and now one on Coach Gito. Rebound is Coco, gets the basket, may kasama pang foul. Eto Magnolia sa hanggang 7 na lang, pero San Miguel may pang-finishing kick, balik sa 13 ang kanilang lamang.
It was still a good quarter for San Miguel. Yes, they lost a 23-point advantage. But remember, after 24 minutes, they were only up by 12 points. And look at how Terence Romeo responds after a turnover.
Romeo. At siya na naman, may tangan niya yun. Kasama niya si Escoto, Cabagnon, Santos, and Pesumal. Arwin from deep, punches it through!
Being displayed in the very first game of San Miguel, they were up by a big margin, lost it for a while, and now yung second win na tinatawag nila.
Pero yung bilang ng 8, reset sa 8. Reset
Oo.
sa 8, ano? Oh, look at PJ on the breakout. Hinabol pa ni Arwin. Kinalbo ni Simon yun.
And I'm telling you, yung quickness, mawawala man yan, pero hindi naman masyadong malaki.
Simon, 18-footer PJ has come to life.
Pabalik pa ba tayo dyan?
Uy, nice pass. Romeo tutaw-tuwa, and that's been happening all night long.
That will leave Mo Tautuo open.
Sanggalang keeping Magnolia within 11 once again. Ito na naman si Terence at Mo. Hey, Terence one more time with the pick and roll. Terence double-teamed hard. Arwin, entry pass to Mo. Parang Arwin tukrakin yun ah.
Time and again, we've been saying it. The defense has to communicate. Breakdowns like that only means you were not able to simulate it as well.
Kung kayo po naka-signal, channel 6 po yan. Kung naka-sky kayo, channel 59. Kung naka-regular antenna, channel 41 yan po ang bagong bahay ng sports dito sa buong Pilipinas.
So hindi ka magsasabi na hindi mo alam kung saan. Ang dami mong options.
Yan. Eh gusto mo may PBA Rush pa in HD. As Romeo continues to sizzle, talaga lahat inaabangan itong araw na to.
And let's also talk about practicality. We saw that shot. Great setup job. Can you imagine 2 months
Oo.
na wala tayong talent fee dahil walang games? Wag naman.
Kami lang wala, ikaw meron eh. So, sa inyo pong lahat, mga nakatutok sa atin, nakasakay sa UB Express ngayon, sa mga Apex, magandang gabi sa inyo lahat. Yun ang pasalubong sa inyo ni Polly, isang matinding 3. Terence again, trying to shake off his defenders. Napakahirap na tira naman nun. In degree of difficulty, RG.
In the second half, especially on that side in front of the Beermen bench, has become Terence Romeo's playground.
86-71, Kinche ang abante.
What I'm telling you is Coach Leo Austria is definitely pressing the right buttons. He's running the right plays. Nung they were challenged, they went to their usual place. But this time around, it's a ball screen offense for them. Una nila kasi kailangan ma-address is they have to score more than 76 points in a basketball game.
Nung first time, 2 years ago, 4-1 sila sa SMB sa finals. Pero netong nakaraan taon, 4-3. They pushed the Beermen to the limit. 94-78, your final score. Etong San Miguel Beermen sending a message to the rest of the PBA. They are still here. They are ready to defend their championship.